All this week on Dateline Schools, been talking about mixing recreation with literacy, and we can do that here in St. Clair County through a new program that just started last week called Story Walk. And to tell us all about it, my special guest all this week has been the Great Start Collaborative Coordinator here in St. Clair County, Riley Alley. And Riley, you said earlier the library is going to be changing stories, hopefully about once a month type of thing, and maybe a little bit more if this thing really takes off. How do they put a book under these covers? How are they doing that?
So it's really fun. Each panel has plexiglass, and so we're able to open up, put the book between the plexiglass to keep it safe from the weather and the elements that we have here in Michigan. And then we can kind of close it back up and move on. And so the library has taken the books, they purchased 3 of each title so that they can have one title at the library, and then they take the other 2 and they deconstruct the books so that they can put the pages, typically a child's book has front and back pages, so they can put one page in each, under each frame. And so once we are able to do that, then families can walk through and see what's available.
Pretty interesting how that whole process works.
It is, and it's been a fun process. We also, if the book does not take up all 21 panels, then we have the ability to put information in there for families. So as I was talking about, Talking is Teaching has some wonderful materials for families, gives some good ideas of what are some conversation starters to have with your children, especially when you're out at the park. It might talk to you about, let's talk about water, and you can talk about the beach, and you can talk about the sun and the weather, and just lots of good starting points.
And of course, these will always be available whatever the hours of the park are.
Absolutely. So we want to encourage families to utilize it at any point when they're at the park.
And again, which park is it at?
So this one is at Fort Gratiot County Park up on Metcalf Road, and then hopefully we'll be expanding to other parks in the community.
And if somebody would like to be part of that or say, hey, I want to bring it to my community, who do they talk to? Where do they go?
So we would love to talk to anybody who's interested in bringing it to their community. They can talk to Kristen Steiger at the St. Clair County Library, or they can also talk to myself at RESA. You can email greatstart@sccresa.org.
For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington. Dateline Schools is a production of St. Clair County RESA.